It's time.
She's spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Yes, and because we don't have enough front page news, I want to make sure we address Breonna Taylor all morning. Attorney Ben Crump posted Jefferson Grand County jury indicts former Officer Brett Hankinson with 3 counts of wanton endangerment and first degree for bullets that went into other apartments, but nothing for the murder of Breonna Taylor. This is outrageous and offensive. If Brett Hankinson's behavior was wanton endangerment to people in neighboring apartments, then it should have been wanton endangerment in Breonna Taylor's apartment too. In fact, it should have been ruled wanton murder. Joe Biden tweeted out, even amidst the profound grief and anger today's decision generated, violence is never and can never be the answer. Those who engage in it must be held accountable. Jill and I are keeping the officers shot tonight in Louisville in our prayers. We wish them both a swift and full recovery because, as you know, there were 2 officers who were shot yesterday during the protests. Kamala Harris tweeted out tonight, I'm thinking of Breonna Taylor's family, who is still grieving the loss of a daughter and sister. We must never stop speaking Breonna's name as we work to reform our justice system, including overhauling no-knock warrants. She goes on to say, Joe Biden and I are keeping the police officers who were shot in Louisville in our hearts, wishing them a swift and speedy recovery. Violence is not the answer, and we must find a way to express our grief, anger, and demands in ways that reflect the world we wish to see. Bernie Sanders tweeted out, Breonna Taylor's life matter. The result is a disgrace and an abdication of justice. Our criminal justice system is racist. The time for fundamental change is now. Colin Kaepernick tweeted out, the white supremacist institution of policing that stole Breonna Taylor's life from us must be abolished for the safety and well-being of our people. And LeBron said, I've been lost for words today. I'm devastated, hurt, sad, mad. We want justice for Breonna, yet justice was met for her neighbor's apartment walls and not her beautiful life. Was I surprised at the verdict? Absolutely not. But damn it, I was and still am hurt and heavy-hearted. I send my love to Breonna's mother, family, and friends. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The most disrespected person on earth is the Black woman. I promise you I'll do my best to change this as much as I can and even more. Love to you, queens, all over this country and beyond. So those are just some of the tweets that were sent out yesterday.
Wow.
All right. Now,
So
Chance the
sad,
Rapper is telling people to vote for whoever your mom is voting for. He said this a couple of days ago, and people went in on him on Twitter. And he said, ask your mom who to vote for. Vote for who she say. Your mama been through a lot. Ask them and trust them. What do y'all think about that?
I'll be honest with you. I mean, you vote for your woman. My mom got some good choices. You know what I mean? There ain't never, there's nothing wrong to go with mama's opinion, especially if you don't necessarily know about politics and you haven't been paying attention. I don't have a problem with that. I don't know who your moms are. My mama good money.
Yeah, it depends on who your mom is, I would say. I think, you encourage people really to vote for whoever you want to vote for. It might be different than what but they were going in on him. And then they went on him for this. He was talking about Justin Bieber's new album. And here's what he had to say.
This album is really some of the best music I've made. Would you agree?
This is no cap at all. I said this to you in Chicago.
Damn.
It's some of the best music I've ever heard, period. It reminds me of when Michael Jackson made Off the Wall. Everybody that's listening, I am merching it right now. I promise you, it is literally groundbreaking music.
So, of course, the headline was Chance the Rapper says that Justin Bieber's album is like Michael Jackson's Off the Wall. But Chance the Rapper was quick to point out he was saying it reminds me of.
Mm-hmm. Don't do that. Don't do that, Chance. You know what I'm saying? Just say the music is fire. Just say the music is dope. Don't compare it to anything. And if you're going to compare it to something, please don't compare it to Michael Jackson Off the Wall. Because now I am hoping to hear something as good as Off the Wall. But it's not even about how the record sounds. It's about how the music makes you feel. Off the Wall gives us a feeling. And it's a feeling that is unmatched because we can all remember what we were doing as kids when we first heard Off the Wall. And we've all got different moments, hearing Off the Wall throughout the years. That music Justin Bieber's putting out doesn't have that kind of cachet behind it yet, so don't do that to him.
Okay, and Michelle Obama was on Conan O'Brien, and she was talking about the beginning of the pandemic, how things were really cool. They were organized with the girls. They would just have all kinds of little fun things and watercolor paintings, and they learned how to play spades. But then she said things went left, and now towards the end of the pandemic, everybody's kind of sick, and the kids are sick of being around them. Listen to this.
We've kind of had phases of COVID. There was sort of the early stages where we were all excited to be together and we were being all organized. That went away. And it started, I think, first, our kids got a little sick of us.
I will say in the beginning of this, I was a lot more gung-ho about being productive about things in my home. And since then, things have fallen apart. All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.